Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I am starting a new channel with this on YouTube. We're gonna see how it turns out. I don't know how well it's gonna be, but we'll see. I'm Austin. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am working on my 1990 Mazda Miata right now. I have the engine out. I took the engine out because the oil pan was leaking pretty badly. And I wanted to go through it. It has 250,000 miles on it. Wanted to go through it, make sure everything was good. Everything seemed to look good. Today though, we are going to be replacing the transmission output seal and the gasket before I put the engine back in. I don't know if you guys can see, I can show you guys later, but the engine's over here. We're gonna see how I'll be putting that in hopefully soon. I just wanted to get this transmission stuff done. When you guys see it, you'll see how much oil was coming out of that engine. I'll have to clean that up too, but yeah, let's get to it. All right guys, so as you can see, we are going to be replacing the gasket and the seal behind that. As you guys can just see how much crap is in there. There's so much crap. It's caked all the way down here. Oil pan had to be done. I'm gonna have to replace this radiator too. It's pretty bad. I can show you that later. But we are going to be replacing the seal and gasket behind this. It's a 12 millimeter, so it's not too bad. I forgot my power tools, of course, so I'm gonna have to use just this, and hopefully I'm not in your guys' way. All right guys, sorry that took so long. Again, without power tools, it sucks. But as you guys can see, the transmission fluid is starting to kind of come out. That's normal. Mine's super dirty. I don't know when it's been changed. I've only had the car for about a year. And yeah, so all you gotta do is you gotta pull this right off. Oh yeah, she's pretty dirty. Pull that right off. Make sure you don't forget about this little ring here. That'll be right in there. I can show you that later. All right guys, so yeah, this is the seal we're gonna be replacing right here. Make sure you don't forget this. This will just sit in here when you put it back in. But this seal right in here is what we're gonna be replacing. It doesn't look too bad, but again, this is an old car, so I just wanna make sure it's done. All right guys, so hopefully you guys can see this. I'm pretty sure you can, but basically just gonna take this flathead here, try and get it underneath there, and kind of just pry it up. You're gonna break it a little, that's fine. You're replacing it anyways, so just get it out. Try not to damage around this. Of course, this thing is hard, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to get out, but we'll get there. All right, had to do a little bit of convincing. I just used, again, this flathead and then kind of gave her a little tap with the hammer a couple times and she came right out. It's hard. This thing is hard as heck. It definitely needed to be replaced. I can barely move it. So I'm glad that I'm doing this. So now I can just open this package up. Obviously we're gonna clean around this. I don't have any brake clean or anything. I'm just gonna use a rag and maybe some WD-40 or something. It'll also lube it up a little bit. So let me clean it out quick. All right, so with it all nice and cleaned out now, I'm gonna grab some more of this WD-40 stuff. Just kind of put it around the seal, give it a little bit of lube. Now just wanna make sure that there's a little bit of stuff still on here. Yeah, remember this is a 34-year-old car, so I don't know what's all been done to it. Basically gonna set it in there, and then you're gonna wanna find something. I don't have anything to really put on there to kind of hit it, so I'm just gonna kind of lightly tap around with this hammer. All right, so with it all tapped in, ready to go, we're going to put it back in the car. We're just gonna make sure that we don't forget this. This will sit right on top of here. And yeah, let's go back to the car. All right, so with us back at the car, let me grab this rag really quick. I'm going to just clean around this area. Make sure you guys take this old gasket piece off. I got a new one, so make sure you just replace that as well, because that one was also pretty old. Cool, so with that cleaned, I gotta get behind the camera. With that cleaned, I'm going to grab this gasket, a new one. Let me get it off of this. I got this kit from Flying Miata, so make sure you go check them out. Here's the new one. And here's that. So it's going to sit like this. Now it is going to be a little hard to put this in while keeping this on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a bolt, just put it through here, and then I'll put it back on. Then I'll grab another one. That way it's sort of lined up, not just moving all around. There we go. Push that back in. And now we tighten the bolts back up. So I will be right back. All right, guys, so with those screws back in, I'm just gonna give them one final little tighten. Make sure they're nice and tight. I'm sure there's a torque spec for it. I don't have it right now, so I'm just gonna tighten these until they're tight, and then that should be good. One last one. Awesome. So that, now you change that seal and that gasket. So let's go and finish this video. All right, guys, so we can just wrap this video up now. That is how you replace that seal and that gasket. It's super easy if you have the right tools. If not, it's not terrible, but I mean, the right tools obviously make every job better. Next time I'm going to be doing the throttle bearing and the pitchfork or the clutch fork. I'll be installing those in it, and then the video after that I'll probably end up doing the clutch and flywheel on the actual engine, and then we can start putting it in the car, which is exciting. I haven't driven this thing since I don't even know when, maybe August of last year sometime, so it'll be nice to get this thing back on the road. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. If you guys liked the video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. I know I'm just starting out. Sorry, I know it's gonna be a little rocky going through all this. I got to get my camera all set up, and I've never done this, so getting all that ready, and yeah, it's a big pain. So I promise it'll get better. Just stick with me. I appreciate you guys supporting, and I'll see you guys next time.